Hello and welcome to Tarot from the Crypt. I am Lotus God Sage. We are in the launching of May 2021, and today we're about to get into a water sign Virgo read. So Virgo, this will be a general tarot read for your launching of May 2021. Let's see what messages tarot has to offer. So Virgo, we start your reading with the Six of Cups in reverse. The Six of Cups often speaks to nostalgia in the past and sometimes reunion, but this cups being a emotional and fluid representation of tarot, this Six of Cups in reverse could very much also speak to a inner part of yourself that's nostalgic or speaks to your childhood that may be concerning you, Virgo. Because following your Six of Cups in reverse, we have the Queen of Cups upright, and the Queen of Cups, as it shows, is looking back at this Six of Cups in reverse. And it's actually the first time I've noticed that this Queen of Cups kind of has a frown on her face as she's examining this cup in her hand. You know, there can be some discontentment or dissatisfaction perceived in her face. So there may be something about your past that you're looking at that's causing you a dissatisfaction. Because normally these six cups will be all filled with flowers. They are the only cups in the representation of, well, they are the only cups in tarot which are the representation of emotions that house flowers. And that gift of blooming and beauty and the floral scent and all the positive things that comes with the flower and growth, you know, being nurtured here with the waters of emotion. So it seems that the Virgo here, you may be looking into grounding yourself or healing yourself from something in your past or something that's a part of your foundation. Because following that Queen of Cups, looking back at the Six of Cups, we also have the Knave of Pentacles that is looking back across the Queen at the Six of Cups as well. This Knave of Pentacles, oftentimes a youthful energy, could be a youthful energy or a youthful aspect of the energy of yourself, but it speaks to scholarly energy, an energy of being a student and learning and looking into, with these pentacles, more earthly matters, more so than emotional. As it relates to the Queen of Cups and the Six of Cups in reverse, how those emotions play out into how you carry yourself into the real world, as for example, how you interact and handle people in your life. But following this Page of Pentacles, we have the Lover's card. This Lover's card across the top, across the top tier here, well, ending the top tier here with relation to what we have could speak to a decision you have to make, whether it's within love or outside of love, because the learning and the focus here seems to be on a person, a place, or a thing with these pentacles. If it's not the people, it's the places, whether it's home or work, that you have a choice with. But with the Lover's card, we see, and I kind of noted this personally within another time, that both of these aspects on the Lover's card in this representation appear to be feminine. So it could be dual natures of yourself here with the Lovers that you're having to choose between. the green and the red. You could be having to choose between a more fiery, passionate side of yourself and a more um, natural, earthly, more nurturing side of yourself. If this doesn't pertain to a different person, because this Lover's card here could also speak to the fact that you are looking at that a feminine aspect is looking at a masculine aspect that is more youthful or younger than the feminine aspect, and it's causing a turmoil emotionally, because following this top tier to go into your second tier to bridge the Six of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups upright, you have the Tower card. And this Tower card, following the Lovers, immediately, how we have the Lovers, we see the two figures here being ejected from the Tower and being in free fall. And although John Mayer described free falling as a uplifting, a falling but uplifting feeling of happiness and joy and exuberance, here with the Tower, all that is turned literally on its head to a more darker representation. So this choice could, as I say, if speaking away from you, dealing with another person internally, this first world could be reflected of an internal issue with this Tower card that bridges the Queen of Cups with the Six of Cups. If the person you're dealing with is not from your past, or if you're not going to have a Tower moment with someone from your past that's keeping you from progressing with someone in your future or your present right now, this Tower moment shows that there's a great change and a sort of reshuffling that's going to go on here with the pentacle or physical aspects of your life. Following this Tower upright to bridge and combine your Queen of Cups with the Knave of Pentacles, we have the Emperor in reverse. This Emperor card, as I'm seeing it here, it could be the aspect of the reading that speaks to another person here. This Emperor with this masculine energy is bridging this Queen that's looking away from this Knave that's looking at the back of the Queen. In context to each other, this Knave is studying this Queen, but this Queen is studying something emotionally. So if you ascribe or find yourself more aligned with the masculine energy, you know, this page of Pentacles bridging this Emperor could be an aspect of yourself that's more like an insecurity, because the Emperor is all four kings in once. But this is not a King of Pentacles. This is a Knave of Pentacles. So it may be having you feel insecure in the more worldly aspect of the situation, whether it's within the home or within the work or related to the work environment here. And following this Emperor in reverse, we also have the Nine of Cups in reverse. This Nine of Cups is I like to think of it as the internal happy ending before the external happy ending. More so of the beginning of the happy ending, whereas the Ten of Cups is the end of the happy ending. You know, the happily ever after. There's no such thing as the end, only the and. So this Nine of Cups in reverse here It could be that bridging this Knave of Pentacles with this Lover's card speaks to a wish fulfillment within love here that's being worked on, that's being it's being prioritized, I would say, heavily. Because what's a wish without wish fulfillment? But Virgo, we'll go to the crypt deck to bridge the rest of this message. We started with the Six of Cups in reverse, and we moved to the Nine of Cups in reverse. The 3, 6, 9 are the most powerful of the odd numbers. And although they both are in reverse, it shows a progression. It shows that there's still a desire to move forward. The forward progress is still a valued objective here. Okay. So between this Tower upright and the Emperor in reverse, we have the Ace of Swords upright. This Ace of Swords can speak to a new chance to see things clearly, a fresh start that could come about, cutting away something old here with this Ace of Swords. Um, it speaks to the challenge that can be met with analytical thought, and it's really represented as a sword. But think of the pen and the sword here. Swords are more so pens than they are swords in the tarot deck. Because after all, the pen is mightier than the sword. But bridging this Tower with this Emperor in reverse and falling directly under this Queen of Cups in this position here, it shows that, yes, I do believe, Virgo, you are looking at the past. Whether you're looking to cut something out of the present that is a part of the past that no longer suits you, or it's cutting away someone from the past that no longer suits the current situation. Because following this Ace of Swords, we have the Seven of Cups to bridge the Emperor in reverse with the Nine of Cups in reverse. So this imbalanced masculine energy and this imbalanced wish fulfillment is combined with this Seven of Cups that shows excess of options, that shows delusionment. If it's in love, excess options is a delusionment, because that does not work in the benefit of love. Disillusionment. But you began with the Six of Cups in reverse for the first tier, and you ended the second tier with the Nine of Cups in reverse to end the third tier with the Seven of Cups upright. It could be that, Virgo, you may be looking at all your past options to find a way to secure a future, when you should be actually looking for something new, a fresh start to bring about this emotional fulfillment. If you are trying to only deal with the familiar instead of facing the unknown, then definitely there is an element of self-sabotage that will be present in that situation. But bridging the Ace of Swords with the Seven of Cups, we have the Chariot So you may be looking to cut away the cups that you can't hold, because I'm gonna say one here for the feminine aspect, because the Chariot shows the feminine aspect of control and driving the vehicle. And we begin the reading primarily with the feminine aspect, the Queen of Cups. And this reading has been mostly cups, which is emotional. And with all that combined, this Chariot is saying that the feminine energy here is it's very much in a intense and important reflection period that is needed to end a cycle here, to bring about something new. You don't necessarily have the World card here, but the Tower is the World card, but less comfortable. You know, it's the change that you wasn't ready for, and that not only were you weren't ready mentally, you weren't ready physically or emotionally. It's that type of change without preparation that's needed. And with this Chariot kind of looking back at that, it seems, yes, you are looking backwards instead of looking forward. But in order to look back, you have to look across the fact that a new start is needed. And maybe that is the saving grace of what will keep you grounded and moving forward here. Virgo. Virgo, we will go to the animal spirit deck to see if we can pull a card that further confines and symbolizes what's been shown so far. So Virgo, we pull the rabbit, which should be earth energy. And the rabbit is afraid of everything, overwhelmed and frozen. And overwhelmed is definitely a good representation of what the Seven of Cups is. You're overwhelmed with choices. As we see here with the Queen of Cups, examining that cup and looking overwhelmed on the face, that discontentment with the cup. But the rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it, so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words. Oh, rabbit, they shape your destiny. When in balance, as shown here, the rabbit is sensitive, a problem solver, and a good listener. When out of balance, it over-explains and talks fast. And to keep in balance, days of silence or a day of silence is needed. So yes, definitely Virgo, that does, you know, symbolize and very much represent what we have going on here with what is spoken about the rabbit. So, if not a day of silence, just take a deep breath in. It's always a good start. With Virgo, this has been your general reading for the launching of May 2021. I am Lotus Godsage with Tarot from the Crypt, wishing you much peace and love, and reminding you to water sign, love yourself, then others.